What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cash Cut. I'm in my kitchen. I'm doing something new. This video is kind of like a freestyle type video, not really scripted or anything, a little off the top. So if you guys hear a lot of like ums and ands and things like that, it's script. I have no script. I'm literally just coming off the top of my head. The topic really just hit me as I was making breakfast. And as you guys can see, the topic is how to balance being an entrepreneur and a parent. Little backstory about me. Probably said this a bunch of times ago, but I had my son about almost 2 years ago, and I've been a stay-at-home dad, ever since. I've never missed a day of my son's life. And my fiance, she works a 9 to 5, so she's gone from like 8 to 10 hours a day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say like it's hard, because life is what you make it, but it does get difficult at times. Being an entrepreneur, trying to balance being an entrepreneur, a parent, and trying to do YouTube, it's hard. I mean, it's difficult. I'm not gonna say it's hard. It's difficult at times. And I kind of wanted to reach out and touch on this topic, because I feel like it's a lot of you out there, in the same position as me, or you once were in the same position as me. And I personally seen a lot of people from my experience. Before I even had a kid, I used to see people who had kids, and sometimes they had hobbies, they had activities, they had businesses, and then once the kids came, some people stopped, some people slowed down, some people just flat out gave up. And I never understood that. Why would a kid slow you down from doing what you got to do? I never understood that until I had one. And those first couple months of my son being born, like literally I was holding him all day. I had to hold him all day. He would take 5 to 10 minute naps. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really depressing time of my life, just because I had to make a major shift in my perspective, in my mindset, how I move. And the type of person that I am, I like to be on the move. I like to hustle. I like to do things every day, because I feel like, just sitting in the house every day is not going to do anything for me. I'm just letting time fly by and stuff like that. And that's really how I looked at it at that time. Like, just time is just flying by. I started feeling like a housewife, and it was just crazy to me. So, like I said, I'm a full-time dad. My girlfriend, she's working 8 to 10 hours a day. And sometimes it's even longer. Sometimes they hold her up. So, a lot of my time is taken away, but you can balance it, guys. And I'm here to tell you guys that you can balance it. It's possible. Don't let having a kid, or don't let situations discourage you from your overall goal. All right. So ever since my son was born, I changed up my whole business. Like, I switched up into a whole different industry. Like you guys seen, like I went from doing music videos and interviews to now I'm doing weddings and doing more YouTube interactive things. And the reason because of that is because I had him, and I couldn't be on the move as much as I wanted to, because I'm home with him all day. And I had to find a way to switch it up and work around that. So don't think that it's just over for you because you have a kid. Like, don't think it's over. Like, you have to find a way to work around that, because you can't give up on your dreams. You can't give up on your aspirations just because you had a kid. Just because a family member passed away, you can't give up. You can't give up on your life. You can't give up on your aspirations. So you have to just find a way to work around that. So if you're somebody that's in that position like me, like I said, I switched up my whole business. I dropped my LLC, started a new one, started a whole new business, rebranded myself. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't regret having a kid or, going through that process, because it really just turned me up, like physically, mentally, financially. Just switching my lane just really turned me up. And then also, I really stopped working harder and really started working smarter. So how do I balance being an entrepreneur and being a parent? So, Monday through Friday, pretty much home all day, till like 4, 5 p.m. And, during that time, I'm being a parent, but I'm also working my business like I'm working a shift. So, I'm constantly looking for leads. I'm constantly talking to clients, and I'm constantly trying to, expand business throughout the day while watching him. And then, YouTube, it's funny because YouTube, I really have a passion for YouTube. Like you guys see, I've been doing this for years. And I actually had another channel where I've been doing YouTube since I was probably like 14. I'm 26 now. 14, I started like a little gaming channel, and I just love YouTube. I just feel like YouTube is a part of my life that I'll never give up. So, I'll always be making YouTube videos. And how I actually make YouTube videos it's crazy because it's probably like my 4th or 5th time recording this. I had to go put my son in the crib just because he kept climbing under the tripod. But how I make YouTube videos, I literally just set my stuff up in the office, and I have my script and stuff, and then I just record. And if he comes in the room and messes with my stuff, if he's not touching my camera or anything, I'm just gonna let him do him. I can't close the door, because if I close the door, you guys are gonna hear him in the background or him crying, and it's gonna ruin everything. But my son actually allows me to, record my YouTube videos at times. Sometimes I might have to do it 2-3 times, but it's part of the game, man. Like this is what I signed up for. So I really just can't get frustrated, and I'm so glad I had him too, because it taught me patience, man. I used to never have patience. I used to just spaz out and things like that. So it really taught me patience. So that's really how I balance out YouTube. I try to edit work and then edit YouTube work, either while he's in his room playing or while he's around the house, because he can roam around the house. I'm in the room editing, and it's actually, I love this because it's actually times where he'll come in my office as I'm editing, and he'll come sit on my lap, and he'll just sit there and watch me edit. Like, he doesn't care. And then I also have a TV in my office, so while I'm editing, I might put the TV on, put his show on, and he'll just sit on my lap. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I love that. I love that my son will just sit there and watch and see what I'm doing. And it's real motivating to me, and I feel like such a role model to him that giving up is not an option. It's really not an option. And kind of tearing up a little bit. But yeah, guys, giving up is not an option for me, because at the end of the day, this is all I have. Like, this camera is all I have. If it wasn't for this camera and YouTube and my business, I would literally just be a housewife. I'll literally just be sitting in the house taking care of a baby all day, and that would definitely take a toll on me. So if you're somebody who actually is in that position to where you were working a job and now you're just home with the kid, listen, I know that can take a mental toll on you, especially being a man. As a man, you want to provide, you want to be the provider. And the type of person I am, it's like, if I don't make money today, tomorrow, I feel I go into like a little depressive a word? Depressive state? Is that depressive state? I don't know. Listen, graduated like 10 years ago. So, yeah, but I'm the type of person who's like, if I feel like I'm not making money, I'm going to be depressed. I'm going to feel like a failure. I feel like I'm not providing. But listen, man, if you guys, you went from a job to, being a parent, listen, I'm going to be the one to tell you to find a hobby, find something to do while you're at the house, because, just sitting around is going to drive you crazy, and it's not going to bring you any type of happiness, any type of joy, because you're not working for a purpose. Yeah, you're taking care of your kid, but you have to still work on your purpose. And I used to think that because I can't go out and shoot music videos or do interviews every day that, you know, it's over for me. But guys, it's not over for you. Especially, listen, I'm really trying to connect with the photographers, videographers that are in this position, because I can only speak from that type of experience. And, you know, just being home, not having as many shoots, not being able to book shoots throughout the day, it definitely hurt me mentally and financially. But like I said, you got to work around that. So find different sources of income. So YouTube makes me not a lot of money. I don't get a lot of views on YouTube, but, you know, I look at YouTube as passive income. I could post a video from like 3-4 years ago and people could still watch it and it'll still add up. So, you know, I'm not looking at the money right now as in like, oh, I'm not making money off of YouTube, just a couple cents, couple change, couple dollars every month. But I'm not really tripping on that, because at the end of the day, I'm keeping myself busy and I'm still doing what I love to do, which is record. And, you know, I like to enlighten people and stuff like that. Another reason how, you know, I balance my business, so a lot of my weddings and stuff are on the weekends. So it's perfect for me because throughout the week, you know, I'm finding leads, getting leads, promoting and doing things like that, editing. And then on the weekends, I'm working. And I really don't mind it because I have a lot of free time, like literally Monday through Friday. I literally have time to myself to do whatever I want to do. And then, you know, weddings are mostly on Saturdays for me. So really, I work one day out the weekend. And, you know, I used to look at it as me not being productive, but I look at it as a blessing too, because I could work once a week and I could still provide for my family. I could still provide for myself and still have extra money left over. So, you know, I look at it as a blessing, and then I also use it as motivation, because as soon as I put him in daycare and then I start booking more shoots throughout the week, you know, I'm going to be right back to where I was before. Yeah, guys, I really didn't want to make this video too much long. I really just want to inspire you guys, let you guys know what I'm going through. If you guys are going through the same thing, man, just share your story. I spoke with a lot of people. I have a friend, Shay Films, and he has a daughter, and he's kind of in the same position as me, to where, you know, he has his daddy days where he's with his daughter and he has to like dedicate that day to his kid and you know, not work. And then, like I said, guys, if you guys are in that position, listen, don't get discouraged. It's ways to work around it. You just have to know your schedule, know your routine, know your child, obviously, and just keep pushing. Like I said, this is probably like my 6th time recording this video, up to the point where I probably skipped over so many topics I was going to touch. But I just really wanted to get straight to the point. Just really wanted to talk to you guys real quick. I'm pushing out content, guys. Like, I'm pushing out content for you guys. And I'm also working my business and being a dad. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I have no regrets. You know, like I said, you guys could work around this. Don't get discouraged. If you're somebody who's at the house and you don't have a hobby or anything to do, listen, don't go on social media. Don't sit around and watch TV. All right, go exercise. Go spend time with your family. Go do some housework. Listen, guys. I used to do a lot of random stuff just to keep myself busy. Like, I started a whole garden in the backyard. You guys know I'm working on the garage still. I know it's been like 6 months, but you guys know I'm working on my garage still. And, you know, I'm just trying to find little projects to keep me sane, to keep me working, to keep me pushing out content for you guys and for myself, obviously, because it's not really about you guys, it's about me. And guys, just, you can do it. Like, this is pretty much what I want you guys to take away from this video. You can do it. Know yourself, know your child, know your routine, and just make every second count. Make every day count. If you know that your child has to take a nap in a few minutes, man, you know you have to work. You know you have to catch up on work. You know that's free time for you to do what you got to do. So do it. Don't sit around and be like, oh, I'll do it later, because you might not get that chance later, you know? So Guys, I really don't want to make this video too long. I hope you guys kind of understood what I said. This video was really off the top of my head and scripted, so I'm sorry if I was kind of like all over the place. But I really just wanted to touch on that topic because, you know, you should never give up. Your child should never be a reason that you give up on your dreams. Because your dreams, before your child, your dreams were for you. But now, it's for everybody. So why give up? You giving up on yourself and you're giving up on them. So don't give up on them. Keep pushing. And it's going to get better, guys. Just all about balance. Just balance everything. You know, you might not be as consistent as you were before, but you're still doing what you're doing. You're still working towards your end goal. And that's all that matters, guys. Just keep planting little seeds every day and you're still going to be successful. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I really touched some of you guys and maybe inspire some of you guys, because that's really the purpose of this video, to inspire you guys to, you know, not get discouraged, man. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope to see you guys in another video, man. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.